Hello and welcome to Out West. I'm your host, Carrie Wilbanks. There is no better stress relief than taking a soak in a natural hot spring pool. And here in Colorado, we have some of the best, especially in places like Glenwood Springs. Let's go soak up the fun. Today on Out West. We made it! Glenwood Springs is about 3 hours west of Denver and so worth the trip. I cannot wait to experience this historic mountain town. I am just getting my feet on the ground here in Glenwood Springs, and there is no better way to make sure you have the perfect trip than meeting with someone who really knows the area. Lisa is the Vice President of Tourism Marketing for Glenwood Springs. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, Carrie, it's my pleasure.
Of course, I cannot wait to get into the history of some of the town, but first, I cannot wait to try some of this beer that I know is very speaking of the area that we're in right now.
It's delicious. It's Glenwood Canyon Brewery right here in the Hotel Denver. And this is award-winning beer.
Awesome.
So let's
Cheers.
taste the award-winning beer, see how it is.
Delicious.
Fantastic.
Go Glenwood Springs.
I know. We're lucky to have a brewery right here.
Right now we're in the Hotel Denver. Tell me some about the area that we're in right now.
Well, right here, you know, this is a very popular area because it's right across from the train depot. So you can take the Amtrak train either from Chicago or Denver or San Francisco. So stops in Glenwood Springs twice a day, going east and west. And then this property that we're in, the Hotel Denver, is celebrating its 100th year this year.
There is so much to do in this area. What are some of the main spots that you recommend people see while they're visiting?
Well, of course, you can do rafting on the Colorado River. And the Colorado River formed Glenwood Canyon, so that's always a wonderful drive through the canyon. You get to see the amazing engineering that was done with I-70 going through the canyon. And then obviously you have been, I'm sure, to the world's largest mineral hot springs pool, the Glenwood Hot Springs.
We are going to visit, and I cannot
Wonderful.
wait.
I can't wait for you to see it. It is amazing.
The Spa of the Rockies is connected to that property, and it is a world-class spa, so that's really wonderful. Then there is the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park up on Iron Mountain. So you take a tram up Iron Mountain, and you can do 2 tours now of the caverns. And we have the largest showroom of cave formations in the state of Colorado. So we're pretty proud of that. And there's an amusement park, so all kinds of crazy rides.
We love thrill on this show, so I cannot
wonderful.
wait to try some of these rides
Well,
out.
there are some thrilling rides because we have the Cliffhanger roller coaster, which is the highest elevation roller coaster in North America, and it sits right on the edge of the canyon, so you get to kind of go right on the edge of the cliffs as you go down those crazy loopy-loopies, and it's a lot of fun. You know, we have wonderful hikes in the area. One of the fun hikes to do here in town is the historic Linwood Cemetery hike that takes you up to the memorial for Doc Holliday's grave site. And you know, Doc Holliday came here in the late 1800s to try to cure his tuberculosis. and unfortunately was unsuccessful with that. He was too far along in the disease, but and so he did pass away here. So he is buried in Glenwood Cemetery, and it's a fun hike. You can take your dog and everything.
Sounds wonderful. What are some of the new attractions happening in Glenwood Springs right now?
Well, you know, we have the Glenwood Vaudeville Review, which has been going on for several years now, and that is a really hysterical comedy show. It's music and comedy and vaudeville and just crazy jokes, and really gives you those belly laughs.
You know,
I love those belly laughs.
I know,
and with a couple more of these, it's just got to be even more fun.
And in fact, you can get these at
the show. It's really fun.
The other newest attraction in town is the Iron Mountain Hot Springs, and that sits right along the Colorado River, just a couple of blocks from our world's largest mineral hot springs pool. And so that's really a new attraction and wonderful because it's got 16 individual tubs at varying temperatures, and so it's natural hot springs that come up in that area. There are 3 different hot springs right there.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
I especially love that Glenwood Springs is a destination for so many different demographics. Of course, it's a big family travel spot, but being here even for a short amount of time, I can see this being a really good spot for a romantic getaway, to come here with some girlfriends. This is really a spot for everyone.
It really is, and you know, it's funny that you should mention that right now, because this fall, we're kind of gearing up for a season of romance. And so we want to encourage couples and empty nesters and young and old to come and experience Glenwood Springs, because we have beautiful fall foliage. The aspens just change with a beautiful gold color, and they can come and soak in the hot springs, do a couples massage, take a bike trip along the Glenwood Canyon, right along the Colorado River. I mean, there are so many opportunities, so many things to do. They can even do tandem paragliding.
Tell us more about this charming downtown area.
Well, 7th Street, where we are situated right now, is a wonderful dining spot now, and our restaurant scene has really developed over the last couple of years. We have some great restaurants.
I love that you use the word walkable, because I think that that's really important to so many destinations. Also is walkable to the hot springs, where I am headed next. I cannot wait to go relax and really take in this spot that you guys are so famous for.
It's really easy to get from here to the hot springs. There's a pedestrian bridge that goes right over our railroad and the Colorado River. Very scenic, and just takes a couple of minutes.
I am going to head over there now. Thank you so much for joining me, Lisa. I really appreciate
so welcome. Thanks
all
for
of
coming,
the info.
Carrie.
Of
Enjoy
course.
yourself.
Thank you, and cheers.
Cheers to you.
I am so glad we could get the inside scoop on this area. And up next, I've got a little spring in my step, because we're headed to the Glenwood Hot Springs Pool. I am joined by Jeremy, the Director of Sales and Marketing here at Glenwood Hot Springs. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for visiting.
I know you are the inside source for all things historic as well as present day when it comes to the Glenwood Hot Springs. Let's start with some of the history.
Well, the Glenwood Hot Springs was actually originally discovered by the Ute Indians thousands of years ago. It was considered a sacred place of healing. They actually called it Yampa, which means big medicine. When we opened as Glenwood Hot Springs to the public 127 years ago, we've had visitors over the years such as Teddy Roosevelt, Doc Holliday, Buffalo Bill Cody. Today, though, it has been developed as a world-class hot springs.
I know it's been referenced before as a place of health and happiness. What are the health components that come into play here?
Yeah, so besides just the fun factor of the huge pool, you know, it is actually very therapeutic and relaxing. Just soaking aching muscles and joints, you know, is really soothing. Increasing your body temperature actually helps the body naturally fight off harmful germs and viruses. and you actually absorb the minerals through your skin, which gives the body a natural boost.
Therapeutic, relaxing, and healing, but there's also an adventurous component here as well.
Absolutely, yeah. We have, well, it's the world's largest hot springs, first of all, and we were actually recently voted Best Hotel Pool by Sunset Magazine and USA Today this year in 2015. So that was some honors we're very proud of.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and we have, besides the pool, we have 2 water slides. We have a diving board. There's Spa of the Rockies, which is an award-winning spa. You can get massage, facial, manicures, pedicures. We also have shopping and dining right here at the resort.
The location is also so key.
Absolutely. We're located right off I-70, just 160 miles west of Denver, 90 miles east of Grand Junction.
I hear that once you're inside the pool as well, there are some incredible views to be seen.
Oh yeah, we're nestled right here in a beautiful part of western Colorado with the the red rocks and nestled right in the mountains, just to the north of Aspen, about an hour. So beautiful mountain location.
I cannot wait to go check out the hot springs. Thank you so much,
You're
Jimmy.
welcome. Go soak it all in.
I will. After plenty of relaxation, I'm ready to step up the adventure right over here at the water slides. Wrapping up our time here at the Glenwood Hot Springs Pool, but we have lots more big-time mountain adventure ahead. Stay with us. Now it's time to kick it into the adventure gear. Right now we're at the base of the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, where the only way to the top is via tram, 1,400 feet, where all the fun awaits. I cannot wait to go check it out. And away we go. It's about a 10-minute ride to the top, and you will be captivated the entire way by these beautiful views. I mean, check this out. We have arrived. Let's ride some rides.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
I'm going to start off the day on the Cliffhanger. This is the highest elevation roller coaster in the United States, and I've even got a buddy to ride with me. Let's do this, Courtney. That was such a blast. They warn you at the beginning that it is low clearance, which made it different than any other roller coaster that I have ever tried before. I felt like at certain points I should duck. Of course, you're fine the whole way. It is an absolute blast. Steve is the owner of the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. This has to be one of the most unique adventure parks in the entire world. How did you come up with the idea for this?
You know, the whole initial idea was the cave, and everything built upon the cave. You know, we bought the cave, and then there was a big wait for it, and then we started building more rides, and every year we added another ride, and now we basically have an amusement park on the top of a mountain. Although we have all these other attractions, our number one attraction is still the cave. Everybody comes to the cave. This is rated one of the top caves in the United States. And we have several options. One is just a family walking tour where it's lit, staircases, handrails, good for anybody. Then we have a more historical tour that goes to the original caving roots back when they had Edison bulbs, and it was one of the first caves in the world to be electrically lit. And then we have my favorite, which is the wild tour, where we give you knee pads, helmet, clothes, and you go crawl in the cave for 3 to 4 hours on your belly, squeezing through little tight spots.
That sounds so insane to actually get down on your hands and knees and crawl through these tight crevices.
Yeah, sometimes it's hands and knees, and sometimes you even go down on your belly and you get really dirty. But you know what? It's a lot of fun.
Tell us about some of the rides that you guys have built now to supplement the cave tours.
Sure. We have the first alpine coaster in the United States, which is about a mile of track that goes down the side of a mountain and it pulls you back up to the top, so you control your own speed, go around these big curves and stuff. We have a big giant swing that swings you out over a 1,300-foot cliff over the top of the Colorado River, and a plethora of other attractions. So we've built something that you could spend all day up here with the family, and something for everybody.
While it is very family friendly, it seems like a lot of these rides are for people my age, and it's not just for kids. Adults can come up here and get a big thrill.
Absolutely. We have a lot of stuff for kids, but there's a lot of rides that will scare the best thrill seeker there is.
Here we go. The Alpine Coaster is one of the most popular rides here. This is the start, of course, and I hear that you have a new addition that you have brought to Glenwood Springs, Iron Mountain Hot Springs.
Yes.
Tell us some about this concept.
So Iron Mountain Hot Springs, this was a piece of property that was right next to the tram base on the river, so it was really close to our existing property, and it was open as a hot springs in 1896, but shut down in the early 90s. And so we bought it and reestablished and built all new facilities, new pools. We have 16 mineral pools, different temperatures, and then a heated main pool and spa. And so it's a great, come up here all day, enjoy the rides and go down and soak next to the Colorado River and enjoy the views of the sunset.
That cannot be an easy feat because there's no book that walks you through the process of creating the Iron Mountain Hot Springs. So a lot of this is your vision. Tell us more about how you had to do all the inner workings for this. We had a lot of help. So we toured all the other hot springs all over, went to everyone we could find and asked them, what if you did it all over again, what would you do different? How would you change it? And we came up with a system that was just, kind of a mixture of everybody and, good things, and we're still always tweaking it, but it's really a great system because we can modify the temperatures of every pool, and we have multiple sources of water, and it's really, it's amazing that this water can come out of the earth 2 to 3 minutes later. It's in these pools for people to soak in, and then it goes out to the river. So it's really a cool concept. That is so fantastic. You have brought so much to this area, and I love the way that the two hot springs, the Glenwood Hot Springs and now Iron Mountain Hot Springs, really complement each other.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a bigger facility and cater more to water slides and families and family fun for the whole day, whereas the Iron Mountain Hot Springs is more about rest and relaxation and getting back your zen, as you put it. So
I cannot wait to test out the relaxation component. Thank you so much.
Enjoy yourself. Thank you.
I cannot think of a more relaxing way to end this Glenwood Springs experience than at the brand new Iron Mountain Hot Springs. This has been such a relaxing evening. I even have an entire pool to myself. You're going to have to come check it out yourself because only you can truly experience Colorado.
Look at the camera. Okay.